Welcome back to my channel How I Learn Russian Language. Hope you all are doing well. In this video, we are going to learn about verbs of motion in Russian language. Verbs of motion are also using accusative case of Russian language. This is our first video on verbs of motion. In this video, the basic verb of motion, that is idti, means to go on foot in one direction, is discussed in present tense. In this video, you will also learn about the verb paiti, which is perfective aspect of idti, and it is used in indicating future tense. In this video, student will also learn about how to say I am going to any place in present tense, and I will go to any place at particular time of day and on particular day in future tense. This is our first video on verbs of motion, and in the upcoming video you will learn about another different verbs of motion. Verbs of motion is very important topic in Russian language. So let us start with basic verbs idti and paiti. Let us continue with Vijay. Thank you.
Hello friends, I welcome you all to my channel How I Learn Russian Language. Привет, друзья! Добро пожаловать на мой канал Как я изучаю русский язык. Today's topic of this episode is verbs of motion in Russian language. Verbs of motion are the verbs which are used for indicating the movement of a person or a vehicle to any direction. In Russian language, the verbs of motion takes the accusative case of noun. Then it answers the question kuda. Kuda means where, in which direction. Kuda, where you are heading. That way it answers the question kuda. Kuda vi idyote, and it answers the question how you are moving. That also it answers. So if you are going by foot, if you are going by vehicle, if you are going by plane, so those aspects also are answered by verbs of motion. So to start with, these four basic verbs of motion are there. Those are itti, khadit, yekhat and yezdit. As you know, the verbs of motion also answers but the mode of transport, that is by how you are going. When you say ya idu va rinke, ya idu va shkolu, ya idu na vokzal, it also shows, it also indicates how you are going, what is your mode of transport. Itti is a verb used for going on the foot, and also the verbs of motion indicates one-way movement or two-way movement or repeated movement. That is also answered by verbs of motion. Now if the motion is in one direction only, then there is a different verb. If the motion is in multi-directional, there is a different word is there, and there is a perfective aspect also to it. So that we are going to see now in this video. This is how I learn Russian language. I am sharing my experience when I learn Russian language. We will continue with the topic verbs of motion. Basic four verbs of motion are itti, khadit, yekhat and yezdit. Itti and khadit are these two verbs are there which indicates going on by the foot, and yekhat and yezdit, it is by the movement by vehicle. Itti is the verb which indicates the movement in single direction by foot, and khadit indicates the movement on foot in multiple directions. Itti and khadit have a single perfective aspect, that is paiti. So itti and khadit has a single perfective aspect, that is paiti, and the paiti verb ya paidu, ti paidyosh is basically used in the future tense of verbs of motion. It is not the standard practice to use the conjugation of bit and itti to indicate the future tense of verbs of motion, but forms of paiti are used to indicate the future tense of verbs of motion. Kuda vipaidote zautra, like that. We'll continue with the conjugation of itti. Itti, it is one way direction going on the foot. Ya idu, ti idyosh, on ana idiot, mui idiom, vi idiote, ani idut. Then khadit is a multiple direction, either going and coming back. Ya khaju, ti khodish, on ana khodit, mui khodim, vi khodite, ani khodyat. Then paiti is there, which is perfective of this itti and khadit. Ya paidu, ti paidyosh, on ana paidyot, mui paidyom, vi paidyote, ani paidyot. First we will see these three verbs, and then that is indicate, these three verbs indicate the motion on foot by going by foot, walking there. And yekhat and yezdit. Yekhat and yezdit, these two verbs indicates motion by using vehicle, any vehicle. either by bicycle or by car, by motorcycle, any vehicle, not the plane and ship. Yekhat and yazdit, and payekhat is the perfective of them, and that is also used in case of future tense of yekhat and yazdit. Conjugation of payekhat is getting used. That is the standard practice. So we'll continue with the examples of itti and paiti in this video. As I earlier also told you that verbs of motion uses accusative case of noun. Second thing, it indicates whether you are going by foot or going by vehicle. And the one thing which I have not told you earlier is that the verbs of motion, when they are coming in the sentences, they are also using the preposition va and na, and this va and na, the preposition va and na is same as what we have seen earlier in the prepositional case. So here I have given the example that will be clear with this example how the preposition va and na is of prepositional case are used in the verbs of motion. This is itti. These are the examples of itti where you go in one direction on foot. Prepadavatil idiot va universitet. Va universitet. If it is in prepositional case, it would have come as a va universitete. But in this verb of motion, since it is taking the accusative case, this is masculine gender inanimate noun. So this universitet will not change, and that is why the sentence is Prepadavatil idiot व universitet. Similarly, Devushka idiot व kiosk. Similar is the case with the kiosk. Kiosk is again the masculine gender inanimate noun, so it will not take the accusative case. But since in prepositional case we have seen va kiosk, not na kiosk, so va and na prepositions are used here, and the accusative case of noun is also used here. Rabochie idut na fabriku. Now fabrica is the plant is a feminine gender inanimate noun. That is why it has taken the accusative case and it has changed to fabriku. And since in prepositional case we are saying na fabrique, they own rabotayet na fabrique. So like this, rabochie idut na fabriku. In accusative case, verbs of motion takes the accusative case of noun, so that is why it has changed to rabochie idut na fabriku, and this na has come from the prepositional case. Next example, ya idu va office. Office is again the masculine gender noun, okay, that is why it will not take accusative case, and va office. It is from the ya rabutayu va office, ya bur rabutayu va office, that is the prepositional case. So the preposition va is similar to the prepositional case, whereas the noun is changing as in the accusative case. So this is the combination of prepositional as well as accusative that you have to carefully observe, and this is the case for all the verbs of motion, not only itti and khadit, yekhat and yazdit and paiti and payekhat. This is for all the other verbs of motion. The same case will be there. Next example we'll see Jenshina idiot va magazine. So magazine is again the masculine gender inanimate noun, so it will not take the accusative case, and va magazine that we have seen, या रबुताई व magazine, that we have seen in the prepositional case. So व magazine. Then Studyanka idiot व shkolu. व shkolu. Shkola is a feminine gender noun, that is why in accusative case it is changing to shkolu. व shkolu. And व shkole we have seen in the prepositional case. So व will come from the prepositional case, and shkolu that will come from the accusative case. Studyanka idiot व shkolu. We'll go to next. Engineer idiot na vistavku. Now vistavka is an exhibition which is again the feminine gender noun, a feminine inanimate noun, and it is taking in the accusative case, it will change to vistavku, and the na vistavku, na will come from the prepositional case. So engineer idiot na vistavku, own idiot na vistavku. Now this idiot, idiote, idut, that we have earlier we have seen the conjugation of itti. या iduti, idiosh, on idiot, mui idiom, mui idiote, ani idut. So rabochie is ani idut na fabriku. Okay, Studyantka is ana idiot wa shkolu. Engineer is on idiot na vistavku. Uchitel idiot wa biblioteku. Now biblioteca is again the feminine noun, so it is taking the accusative case va biblioteca. Va will come from the prepositional case. Okay, Boris idiot va theater, Anna idiot va klub. Now from these examples you can easily say where you are going. Ya idu va kiosk, ya idu na fabriku, ya idu va shkolu, ya idu va magazine. So if anybody asks you kuda vi idiote, you can directly answer this. So these all answers the question kuda vi idiote, or now here prepadavatil idiot va kuda idiot prepadavatil. This answers the question kuda idiot prepadavatil. Devushka idiot va kiosk. Kuda idiot, kuda ana idiot, kuda idiot, devushka idiot va kiosk. This answers the question kuda idut rabochie idut na fabriku. Now kuda vi idiote, ya idu va office. Kuda idiot studentka idiot wa kolu. Kuda idiot женщина idiot wa magazin. Kuda on idiot na выставку. Учитель идет в библиотеку. Куда идет учитель? Then Борис идет в театр. Анна идет в клуб. So, куда идет Борис? И куда идет Анна? So this is all in the present tense. These examples are in the present tense. We are seeing first the examples of only present tense. Okay, we are not going to future tense or past tense. That will come step by step. When we will see the examples of paiti, that will become the future tense. But now this is only the present tense. Now сейчас куда вы идете сейчас? These answer the question куда plus куда он она вы идет or идете, which is the suitable form. Okay, we'll see some further more examples. Студенты идут в музей. Студенты идут на лекцию. Врач идет в поликлиник. Дети идут в зоопарк. Спортсмены идут на стадион. Отец идет в аптеку. So earlier also we have seen here lexia is a feminine noun, so it is taking the ending lexiu. Then the preposition wa and na coming from the prepositional case. Was a park. Na stadion. Wa apteku. Here it is wa apteku. Apteka is again the feminine gender noun, so it is taking the ending as the accusative case. So in this way we have seen how the in verbs of motion are taking the accusative case plus the preposition wa and na from the prepositional case. Now we will continue to the next verb of motion or paiti. So just now we have seen the examples of itti, which is in present tense, which is I am going to some place by foot. Ya idu wa kolu. Ya idu wa office. Now we'll see to the usage of paiti. Paiti is a perfective of itti and khadit. Paiti is used for indicating the future tense of itti. या पायद्यो, ती पायद्योश, ओन पायद्योत, मुई पायद्योम, वुई पायद्योते, ani पायद्योत. This is the conjugation of this paiti, which is used to indicate the future tense. Now when you will go. Now जावत्रा या पायदू व theater. Tomorrow I will go to theater. Now these are the examples of future tense. In future tense, the conjugation of paiti are used. In future tense also everything will be same. The prepositional wa and na will come from the prepositional case. So जावत्रा या पायदू व theater. Сегодня туристы пойдут в музей. Today the tourists will go to museum. Сегодня они пойдут в музей. Когда ты пойдешь в библиотеку? Now библиотека is a feminine gender noun, so it will change to библиотеку. Сегодня я пойду в библиотеку. Сегодня means today I will go to library. See how the пойду, пойдут, пойдешь, these are used for indicating the future tense. So this is the perfective of aspect of itti, which is used for indicating the future tense. Завтра я пойду в театр. Сегодня туристы пойдут в музей. Когда ты пойдешь в библиотеку? Сегодня я пойду в библиотеку. Or я пойду в библиотеку сегодня. Она пойдет на лекцию сегодня. Она пойдет на лекцию сегодня. Да, сегодня она пойдет на лекцию. Когда он пойдет на выставку? Now lectio is a feminine gender noun, so it is taking the accusative case. It is changing lectio and na lexi we have seen in prepositional case, so na will come from the prepositional case. Then когда он идет на выставку? Завтра он идет на выставку. Again выставка is a feminine gender and inanimate noun which is taking the accusative case, and завтра он пойдет на выставку. В воскресенье я пойду в кино. So these are the examples of future tense of this verb itti. Itti is going in one direction, and how it is how the future tense I will go, how to say I will go, ya paidu, I will go by foot, that in one direction, that will be indicated by this, by using the conjugation of verb paiti. Завтра я пойду в театр. Tomorrow I will go to theater. Сегодня туристы пойдут в музей. Today tourists will go to музей. Когда ты пойдешь в библиотеку? When will you go to the library? Сегодня я пойду в библиотеку. Today I will go to library. Она пойдет на лекцию сегодня. Is she going to lecture today? Да, сегодня она пойдет на лекцию. Когда он пойдет на выставку? Завтра он пойдет на выставку. Завтра, tomorrow he will go to the exhibition. And then в воскресенье я пойду в кино. Когда ты пойдешь в кино? That also will answer когда. So в воскресенье я пойду в кино. It answers the question когда вы пойдете. Okay, когда ты пойдешь в библиотеку? Like this answer the question когда and in which direction. When will you go to that particular place? That is indicated by these examples. So we'll continue with some examples of paiti, future tense. Here I have some examples again. Куда идет ваш друг завтра? Он сказал, что он пойдет в кино. А ты тоже пойдешь в кино? Нет, я не пойду туда, потому что я буду занят. В воскресенье мой старший брат пойдет на выставку. So on Sunday, my elder brother will go to exhibition. Завтра мои друзья пойдут в theater. Tomorrow my friends will go to the theater. So this way we have used the required conjugation. Завтра мои друзья пойдут в theater. Tomorrow my friends will go to theater. तो खोचित пойти на экскурсию в деревню. Now here is a question with хотят. Now we know when we say хотят that we have to use the infinitive form. So here तो खोचित пойти. Пойти is as it is used as the infinitive form. तो खोचित пойти на экскурсию в деревню. Okay, мы все хотим пойти. Мы все хотим пойти. We all want to go. Мы все хотим пойти. Вы хотите пойти вечером в парк? Would you like to go to park in the evening? Спасибо, я с удовольствием пойду. Yes, I will be happy. I will come with you. Нет, спасибо, я занят. No, I will not be there because I have important work. Я занят. Okay. Вы хотите пойти в воскресенье в театр? One answer is to this is спасибо, я с удовольствием пойду. If you want to go. Otherwise, нет, спасибо, я пойду по магазинам. Two possibilities are there. So these are the examples of paiti, future tense. That's all about the future tense. Means we have covered maximum examples of future tense. Now we'll move further. We have covered itti. We have covered the future tense paiti. Now we will cover the present tense of khadit. Khadit is another verb. So itti and paiti we have covered. Now we will go to khadit.
Thanks for watching this video. Please like and subscribe to our channel How I Learn Russian Language.